Okay guys, I learned something incredibly useful today, and I just wanted to share that with you, and wanted to thank AM at Quake3 Defrag Discord for helping me out with this. Um, so without further ado, let's see what the issue is. So if we go over to this texture here, we can see it's backward. And well, problem is this one is not, so editing a shader file will not help in this case. And really, I mean, the shaders can be overridden anyway, so you'd have to go in and hex edit the BSP and change. It's just a lot of extra bullshit you don't need to deal with. So at any rate, here's how we fix this. Alright, the first thing we need to do is we need to copy that PK3 file somewhere else. Alright, and then we need to unpack that. And you can do that with 7-zip, unzip, WinRAR, whatever. I mean, my method's a little different than yours because I'm on Linux right now and you might be using Windows, but this is all applicable, so just bear with me. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove that PK3 file. And then we've got all of these folders. Actually, what I want to do is make a directory called QL rebound and move the other directories into it. Okay. Now we want to copy the map file and we're going to run q3 to map q3 map2 -json -unpack rebound.bsp. Okay, so now that we've got that, we've got a new folder called rebound that has a bunch of JSON files in it. So we're going to cd into rebound. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open. Actually, you know what? Before we even do that, I need to show you this, okay? So basically that particular image is called Red Team 03, I believe. So we need to get the shader name for that. And we'll just do it in, Okay, so red team, and we can see that's texture CTF2 red team 01. Okay, so really all we need to do is copy, just red team 01 really, because there's not anything else called red team 01 in there. Okay, so we'll go back into the rebound folder and we'll open shaders.json. And then we're going to do a little search for that. Okay, and it's shader number 68. Okay, and I've got a little cheat sheet here, and I'll put this in the description. Okay, so basically what we want to do is open DrawSurfaces.json and search for shaderNum and then the shader number, okay, which is 68. So we will close this and then open DrawSurfaces, and then we're going to paste that search in here, 68. Whoops. Let's see, what did I do wrong here? Red team. Alright, that is 68. Okay, so nano draw surfaces. Let's try this again. Ah, it's a space. Okay. So, wait a minute. Alright. So, space 68. There we go. Alright, so the next thing we need is that first vert number. We know it has 4 verts. Okay, so we can copy this. Maybe put it there. And then the next vert is going to be, you know, the same, but we'll add 1 to it. And then the same, and then we'll add another one. Same, and another one. So we need to edit those vertices, okay? And we do that by opening DrawVert.json and then searching for this right here. So we're going to search for this one first. Okay, and this is important if you want to flip this horizontally. You need to edit this st value, okay? And the st value should be 1 minus the number it is currently set at. But since it's set at 0, 1 minus 0 is 0, so that won't change a damn thing. So what we need to do in that particular case is add 1, okay? So we'll do another search here, and we will search for DrawVert 29736, and we can see that is a 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. And then we will search for the next one, and we can see that's a 0. 1 minus 0 is 0, so we need to add 1. And then lastly, we need to go to this one. 1 minus 1 is 0, so we can set that to 0. Alright, so we are just about done. If we do q3 map2-json-pack and then rebound.bsp, we'll get a file called rebound_json.bsp. Okay, so we can copy that to our folders maps directory, and we'll overwrite rebound.bsp. And I have a handy little script here. All you really have to do to create a TK3 is just zip it and rename the zip extension to TK3. But I like my little tools here that I use in my daily life. So we'll move that to our Quake 3 base Q3 directory. And then another script that I run is this one here, which just, you know, loads the mod, and the game type is 4, and then the map. So we'll take a look at that now and see if it is no longer backward. And look at that. Works like a charm.